Romea, and we're on 5th grade. Be ready. Today we will work on language. So get your things, your notebook and your workbook plus. We will work on present tense. Now, don't forget to write this in your notebook. Write the date on the top, Wednesday, January 20, 2021. That's on red. Present tense is the title with blue. A verb that tells what is a subject doing right now is in the present tense. You change the form of a verb in the present tense when a singular noun is the subject. Notice that the S is added and see below. The ranger sees the campers. You see that the word see has an S, sees, because the subject ranger is singular. You do not change the form of a verb when they are used with plural subjects or with I or you. Okay? If the subject is plural, we do not add the S. The campers wave. Campers is in plural. So wave does not have the S. I wave. You wave. Copy that on your notebook. Now, present tense. Here are some rules for forming the present tense. Rule number 1. For most verbs, we add the letter S to the verb. Like in get, gets. Like in play, plays. Like in rule number 2. Verbs ending in S, CH, SH, X, and Z. We add ES. Pass, passes. Push, pushes. Punch, punches. Mix, mixes. Fix, fixes. Present tense, rule number 3. Verbs ending with a consonant and Y. We change the Y to an I and add ES, like in try, tries. Empty, empties. Fry, fries. Cry, cries. Okay? This is activity number 1. So I want you to copy this on a clean page. The activities are in a clean page. Wednesday, January 20, 2021. Present tense, activity 1. What is the correct present tense perform for each sentence? You will use the verb in parentheses. You have to have the rules on hand. Now, the verb is hatch. So we know the hatch ends with CH. What is added to a verb that ends in CH? Correct, ES. So the sentence, the bird hatches, because bird is singular. Number 2, the alarm. Alarm is singular, and the verb is buzz. What happened to a verb that ends in Z? We add ES. The alarm buzzes. Okay, let's go to number 3. I'm going to do 3 for you. The boys is in plural. So when the noun or subject is in plural, the verbs remain the same. We do not add es. So the verb will be rush, the same way it appears in parentheses. The boys rush, okay? You will complete the next activity in the same page. Activity 2 in the same page. You will write the correct present tense form of each verb in parentheses. Don't forget to write the instructions, okay? Let's read the example. I carefully plan the weather. Study. Remember that we said that we use the singular form for the plural form, for plural nouns or I and you. So I study. You see the word study here, okay, here, study remains or stays the same. Let's go to number 7. The sun blank brightly in the blue sky. Now the word sun is in singular. So we know that the rule says that we must agree on the form of the verb, shine. Because it ends in S, in E, we only add the S, shines. The sun shines brightly in the blue sky. Okay, now let's do number 8. Only one cloud, the verb is pass. Because the subject is cloud and is singular, we add, sorry guys, sorry. We add es to the verb passes. Passes. Okay, let's go to number 9. Roger. Roger is singular. So we go and see the verb listen. Roger listens. We add the s if the subject is singular. Roger listens to the weather report. Okay, and I will help you with number 10, and that will be it. And then you will continue the activity by yourselves. You. You is plural. You blank a picnic lunch, says mother. Pack. Because it's plural, the verb remains the same. So you will write pack. You pack a picnic lunch, says mother. Okay, let's continue. Now we will work on our workbook plus book on page 44. And we will continue doing the same as we did. So you need the rules on can, okay? Write the correct present tense form of each verb in parentheses. My brother Pete blank wonderful meals. Now, the word fix ends in X. You have to remember what happened to verbs ended in X. Yes, we have ES. So the verb will be fixes. Okay, number 2. He blank time and care. He take, because it's singular, we add the letter S. We takes, he takes time and care. Okay, let's do number 4. Let's do number 4. Then he blank it carefully. Dry. I want you to remember that verbs ended in Y, we change the Y to an I and add ES. Dries. Then he dries it carefully. Okay, let's do number 7 because this is a tricky one. We all blank the dinner. Enjoy. Verbs ended with Y, with a vowel before, we only add the S, okay? So we all enjoys, sorry, it's plural. We all enjoy, okay, because it's plural. Now, on the activity below, you will identify 8 incorrect verbs and you will use proofreading marks to write their correctly present tense form. Okay, on the first line, you will have 2 incorrect verbs, okay? On the next line, right there, you will have 1 error. On this third line, it has 2 errors. And the fourth line is just 1 error. And on the last line, you have 2 errors. So I want you to check carefully the verbs and send me a picture of that. Now, present tense, page 45. This is a very easy activity. You will write 4 sentences. Classroom cookery, a television show, is captioned for people who have difficulty hearing. Below are screens from four different episodes. Explains what is happening in each sentence by completing the caption below each picture. Use a verb in the present tense form in each sentence. Remember, Cecile and Ron is plural. So that means you will write here a verb in present without the S. Cecile and Ron play with the dog. Cecile and Ron cook in the kitchen. Ming Shen. Ming Shen is one person. So it's singular. So that means the verb must have an S. Ming Chen cooks soup. Ming Chen prepares a salad. Ming Chen mixes the vegetables. Okay, I already gave you some examples. So I want you to complete with the next two activities or the next two sentences and pay attention. Number two, here is singular, and right here is plural. And remember, nothing will stop us from learning. Remember from yesterday on the Zoom that we have some troubles, lots of troubles all morning, but nothing stops us from learning. Which steps have you reached today? I won't do it. I cannot do it. I want to do it. How do I do it? I will try to do it. I can do it. I will do it. Yes, I did it. And yes, we did it. We did it yesterday and we will continue doing it every single day. I will send you lots of hugs and kisses and love you, kids. Goodbye.